Hey dishers, it is time to dish with D. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise, and today we're having a meal prep. A mini meal prep. We're just doing 3 things today. We're doing a mud hustler, big ass pancake. He makes his into pancakes. I'm making it into a mug pancake. A dish with D original, strawberry cheesecake, mini French toast loaf for 1, and a pound dropper, I think it's caramel apple salad. I will have those. I will have Mud Hustlers and Pound Droppers recipes linked down below, and mine will be linked as well. So it is fun. It's Easter weekend, so the Pound Dropper is my dessert for Easter. The French toast was just a breakfast I made, and the Mud Hustler was a pancake I made. So I hope you enjoy these videos. If you do, you know to give them a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, what are you waiting for? You're missing these fantastic recipes and being part of this community of fantastic dishers. So let's get to some meal prep. All right, saw this on Facebook and I thought I have this to use up and I wanted to share because you guys always ask me all the time, what can we make with protein powder? So we're going to make Mud Hustler's big ass pancakes is what he calls them. So in my bowl, I have a 1/4 cup of pancake mix of your choice. You can use, he used Birch Benders. I'm using Kodiak. 1/4 cup, 1 scoop of the Devotion sweet potato. Now, you could probably use vanilla or chocolate, I would assume would work, but I'm using sweet potato, which is kind of nice to use this. Just 1 scoop of that. A teaspoon of baking powder. He had egg whites. I don't have any egg whites, so we're just going to throw an egg in there. Works for me, and I'm sure it'll work for you. And a 1/2 cup of water, which I think I'm all the way over here. That's it. I thought that was minimal. But I have all that. Now, you could probably throw some cinnamon or extract if you wanted to amp up the flavor of the sweet potato. So maybe a pumpkin pie spice. A pumpkin skinny syrup would go really, really good in this. Now, he made pancakes. I'm just going to put it in the microwave because I don't have time to sit here and make pancakes. So I'm going to use my mug and make one of those big-ass, pancake muffins because that's how I roll here for a lack of time. All that. I like to always let my batter sit for a minute or so, so I'm going to go grab my skinny syrup, which I forgot. Get my mug ready. We're going to come back and we're going to pour it in. All right, let's throw our maple bourbon pecan. Nice little squirt of that to up here. Again, I just think maple bourbon pecan is something good for everything. You could add nuts. Remember, this, I think it comes out to 4 or 5 points. While this is cooking, I will double check his points. He calculates them on his personal points. So if, like I said, eggs are 0, so it's not going to count for that. It's going to count for the protein mix, which is 2. And I believe the Kodiak for that amount was 2. So that would make it this a 4-point muffin, which for all this protein, for 4 points, I'm in. Let's get a spatula. So all that goodness in there. We're going to pay 4 points. We want to eat all the 4 points. I'm going to heat it in microwave here. So I'm going to microwave it for like 2.5 minutes is what I did for the last one that was this size. So we'll do 2.5 minutes and see how it comes out. Morning, folks. It's first thing in the morning here. Ugh. All right. She microwaved for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We just flip her up. And voila. Looks pretty gosh darn good. It's well cooked. Look at the height on that. Smell sweet potato. I smell maple bourbon pecan. So I like to drizzle a little maple syrup on it. You know, 2 tablespoons is 0 points. There you have breakfast this morning. You saw how quickly it came together, and I can't wait to try it. Shall we taste? How fluffy it is. You see that? Fluffy. Fluffy. Mmm. Ooh. I like that. Winner, winner, Mud Hustler. That's delicious. If you have that protein powder, fantastic. Another way to use up the protein powder. You guys asked me for, how do I use this protein powder, D? In breakfast. Protein, protein, protein. Delicious. You have protein in the pancake mix, protein in the protein mix, and protein in the egg. That's a triple threat. All right, on to the next recipe. All right, this is for my girl, Suzanne. Suzanne asked me to do an individual, one of my French toast bakes for one. You know, like, not everybody has a big crowd, and freezing isn't always an option. So I'm winging this babe for you, and let's see how it goes. I have 2 slices of 647. I'm using the multigrain, not my bread of choice, but it's going to work because we're not going to really know it's even multigrain bread. Plus, it's even healthy, so why not try it? All right, to our bread, we're going to, again, you could do any of these flavors any way you want. You could put your flavorings in, or if you want to do it different. I'm doing like a strawberry cheesecake kind of vibe here. So what I'm going to be doing in mine is 2 eggs. My spatula that I did bring over, here it is. You could put bananas, you know, if you want to saute some apples. Again, blueberries, whatever floats your boat is what you do. And whatever fruit around is what you do. Now I'm going to use a Laughing Cow cheese wedge because I want to give it a sort of, I don't want to use cream cheese. I guess I could for the amount that I'm probably using, but these are plain, so I think it gives it the vibe that I'm looking for. Throw that in there. A little non-fat Greek yogurt. Just a tablespoon. Not anything tragic because it's only a serving. Let's do 2 tablespoons. Or a tablespoon and a half is probably really what it was. Let's be honest, it was a tablespoon and a half. And I'm going to use some Jell-O sugar-free cheesecake pudding, only because I want to amp up the flavor of the fact that it's a cheesecake. But you know what? You don't need it. But I'm using it because I have it. That was a bit of a heaping teaspoon, but it was a teaspoon nonetheless. Some salt, because everything needs a little bit of salt. And a little bit of cashew milk. Well, let's see how much we want to add. All right, what is this? This is a half cup. I think that might be too much. We're going to do half. We're going to do a quarter cup and see how it looks. I could always add more, but we can't take out. Remember that. Oh, we didn't add any sweetener. Oh, see? Sometimes when you do things on the fly, that's how it goes. So we'll do a tablespoon of monk fruit. Yeah, that looks like a tablespoon. Or you use your sweetener of choice. You could use regular sugar if you want. You don't have to use monk fruit if you're not a person who doesn't like monk fruit. These are just, suggestions. And you could do whatever floats your boat. You know, you don't have to do what I do. And I think this is perfect. I don't think I want to add any more liquid because then it'll be too wet. We want it to be cake-like. So that quarter cup was perfect. And the tablespoon and a half of yogurt was perfect. Laughing Cow cheese was, say it, perfect. Sometimes things go right. Of course, I haven't baked it yet, so this might be a hot mess, but we don't know. So I get that cheese, and it's perfectly distributed. Now, I'm going to add about 3 strawberries chopped. Again, you don't like strawberries? Put blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. But I like strawberries. This is strawberry cheesecake for a mix. Smells really good. Okay. All right, now we get our mini loaf pan, which has been sprayed with some, butter. I use the butter when I do baked sweet things, because I think it adds a little something, something. Oh, this is, man, did I not do this to perfection? It doesn't always happen that way. It may overflow in the oven. I don't think it will, but one never knows, does one. Your oven is preheated. I would do, again, I'm winging this. I would probably do 375. And hopefully, I'm thinking about 25 minutes. You could put it in your mini dash. I would think would go really well. I think you can get 2 mini dashes out of it as well. So yeah, definitely put this in the mini dash. Do I want to sprinkle it with anything? I'm not sure. I mean, you can do a little bit of cinnamon. I'm not sure I like cinnamon with strawberry cheesecake, though. See, there's my thing where I'm going. I know what I'm going to put on top. One of these Lakanto packets. They are the golden packets. No, this is the, oh, I should want the golden. This is the classic. But I would use a golden, like a little maybe crust of golden brown sugar would be really good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the oven. We're going to come back and see if it works. All right, she baked for 30 minutes. I think it looks pretty good. I do say so myself. Suzanne, I hope I made you proud. See if we can get it out. I put it on a plate. It might not look pretty, but we're not here for beauty. We're here for deliciousness and deliciousness. So actually, you could probably just eat it out of the container. Just for one, what the heck? Nobody's there to watch you and judge you. But I'll see if I can get it out. I might have to put it in a bowl. There she is. She came out of the loaf pan perfectly. I put a little tablespoon of sugar-free strawberry jam on top because, you know. And I have a little yogurt with vanilla and a little sweetener, just as a little creamy element. But you know what we're going to do. There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed, Suzanne. All right, let's make dessert for Easter. Just because it's Easter, I like to stay on plan somewhat, and having a sweet treat is one of them. So I'm going to make pound droppers. I think it's caramel apple Snicker salad or Snicker salad. I'm not putting the Snickers in because I didn't have them, but we're going to modify it a little bit. So first you will need a Jello butterscotch sugar-free pudding, a whole one. And it's like, I'll have her recipe linked. I'm not going to, I'm not going to modify it that much. But I will always tag her because I love her. Pound Dropper, if you watch this, I do love you. All right, you put that in your bowl. Mix it with a caramel Premier Protein. You absolutely could use milk. You don't have to use this. She said it. I have it, so that's what I'm using. Okay. All right, get it all out. Oh my goodness, it never stops. All right, I got my little whisk. I'm going to whisk that until the pudding is thoroughly incorporated into the protein, dissolved. Who remembers Curly from the Three Stooges? I'm actually not going to stop the video because it's how fast it's going to come together. All right, let's make sure that is all well. And it's a good way to make pudding. Premier Protein or any protein drink and sugar-free pudding. Get yourself a protein pudding. Hope you all have a nice Easter. This is going to come out on Easter Sunday. I don't expect you to watch on Easter Sunday. But, you know, I like doing them coming out on Sunday. All right. To that, we're going to add all 32 ounces of our non-fat Greek yogurt. It's going to make a nice amount, so I will share. You know I don't share my stuff with people. Okay. I'm going to fold that in. You don't want to lose the whippedness of the yogurt. Now she calls for Granny Smith apples. I don't have Granny Smith apples. I wasn't buying them just for this. Honestly, I don't really like them. So I have 2 Honey Crisps. Apples in my world are apples. So we're going to, I think we'll do the pineapple first. 1 can of crushed pineapple drained. She says you drain it, you don't have to count it. Hey, I'm all for that. And 2 chopped apples. Like I said, minimal ingredients. Oh, it smells really good. Oh, it does smell good. Look at this. Look at this. Read how much it makes. See, I'll share this because it's a crap ton. Oh, we gotta get that stuff under there. Did you see that? That means we gotta get under there and get that pudding mixed. I'm glad I did that. But that is it. That is it. That's crazy, isn't it? Now, she like chops a Snicker bar, a little fun size. Yeah. First of all, I don't have any Snickers bars, and if I buy them, it won't end well. So I actually could, maybe I'd put a Built Bar if I wanted. But what I'm really going to do is I have some sugar-free caramel that I will drizzle on my individual serving. And I think I have chocolate too. And some nuts. So that's a Snicker bar in my world. And that keeps my points a little more accurate because I'm only going to do it per serving. So that's it. That is it. I think that is a fabulous, awesome smelling. It smells so good. And there's fruit in here. There's apples and pineapples. And there's yogurt. So you got protein drink. So we are really good to go for dessert tomorrow. It's going to be a nice, filling, light dessert, in my opinion anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that quick one. There it is. I will give you a close-up. Let's check underneath. That's better. I did it. All right, we'll give you a close-up of how this looks. There it is. Look how luscious this looks. You have some Ready Whip to top it with. It'll be fabulous. And I'm going to just the caramel and the chocolate and a little bit of nuts on top. That's how I do Snickers. So I will show you a serving when I serve it up. All right, 1 cup is a serving. This is a little less than a cup. And it comes out to, the whole recipe is 3 points for the Premier and 3 points for the pudding mix. Yogurt is my 0-point food and fruit is my 0. So 6 points for all of that. So I'm just going to count each serving as 1 point. I did put some sugar-free caramel, some 0 sugar Hershey's syrup. I was looking for pecans and I couldn't find them. I have pecans somewhere in the house. But I did put some pumpkin seeds. This is a 0-point amount. So I'm really not counting the toppings. It's not that much there. But I can't wait to dig in. Look how good that looks. I see, that's my Snicker. Right on there. I feel I can control it better and not have it hanging around. So let's have a taste. All right. It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it. I did throw some of the, let me show you, Twix shaker on top. You know, why not? A little bit. It's my kind of dessert. Pound dropper. You did it again. That's it. I hope you enjoyed these 3 recipes. It's a quick one today, but a delicious one. So thanks again for watching. If you did enjoy this meal prep, give it a thumbs up. And if you plan on trying any of these, let me know in the comment section below. Have a great holiday. Of course, by the time you see this, holiday will be over. But I hope it was a good holiday. And I will see you this week for lots of fun activities here on Dish with D.